Hello and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your monthly reading for March, Sagittarius, and let's see what is coming in for you. We are moving into Aries season and we're moving into eclipses, eclipse tunnels. So we'll see what sort of interesting dynamic energies are coming in. Mercury is in Aries, so we've got a lot of fire that can be very compatible for you guys, but it will be slowing down by the end of the month, ready to go into retrograde. So we have 10 of acorns. It doesn't go into retrograde until April though, but it does slow down. So it's this sense of potentially an energy of slowdown and reflection that could be coming through as we move into that interesting energy to be moving into that eclipse tunnel energy. So we have 10 of acorns, which is the 10 of wands, responsibility and dedication. It really feels like there's been messages around work and what you want to put your work into, what you want to dedicate yourself or who you want to dedicate yourself to in your life. And it feels like, okay, there is something I feel like you're dedicating yourself to here. So we're going to explore that a little bit more. So speaking of exciting changes, if we're talking about eclipses, I wanted to let you know about my new website. It's been updated and there's a whole heap of new offerings, including a tarot course live with me. So places are limited. If you'd like to check that out, the link is in the description box below. So let's see what's shifting and changing for you. Yeah, a lot of work. Okay, world, Saturn, a lot of Saturnian energy, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra. Absolutely. That's what I'm feeling here with this, is that these are the world card with Saturnian energy is saying perhaps that there is a culmination or a completion, which would be really fantastic. But it does feel like you have been asked to work on something here. And this is the end point. The world card is the end of a cycle. So, yeah, both of them, the 10 and the worlds, represent endings of sorts that are coming through. So let's see, but after a lot of hard work or even hardship or difficulty that comes in with it, with that Saturnian energy, it may have taken a little bit of time and effort, but it really feels like we've come to the end of the road with a cycle around that, which, yeah, hopefully is good. We'll pull some more cards and see what else is coming in around it. So Sagittarius, I wanted to let you know that this reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all 3 of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the fuller picture of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Sagittarius. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. Never take on anything that doesn't feel right. Okay, so King of Cups. Yeah, really trust your feelings there, crossed by the 7 of Pentacles. The Hierophant, again, we've got commitments coming in inside your conscious mind. The Ace of Pentacles, there is something new coming up here, though, that is ready to expand and grow, which feels exciting. You're going to have to trust your intuition. Oh, my goodness. Okay. And the Queen of Fire coming in here for you, Sagittarius. Wow. You're making your own opportunities here. Absolutely. This is fantastic. So the situation is this King of Cups energy, and it could be a little bit of questioning around the situation. There could have been some underlying issues. Perhaps it was around, something wasn't clear, or there could have been a lot coming up from underneath the surface. But we have the situation, the King of Cups. It's interesting because the King of Cups is sitting there on his concrete throne and the ocean is underneath him. So it's this sense of knowing that there's all this other stuff there, but for the moment you found a safe place. You know, there's all these deep emotions, and you are crossed by the 7 of Pentacles, which is saying, I don't quite know how to explore that ocean, and I don't know if I want to go that deep into it, and I don't know necessarily how to invest my time, effort and energy, how to move forward. Like, do I want to invest some time into exploring the depths of a situation that's in front of you here? So you may have had to manage your emotions around a particular, person or situation in your life. In your conscious mind, you've got the Hierophant. So this could be really about a long-term commitment or a long-term partnership. This can be marriage. It's pretty much the card of commitments with the Hierophant. And it's big commitments. It's big stuff in your life. So I really feel like there's a bit of questioning that comes in around it. But there's endings of the cycles around it as well. So that it actually feels good because this all feels a little bit murky, this section, which is the present and the past. And then it moves into much more positive waters in the near future. So, and that's actually feeling good. So, and, Saturn is like, how much work do you want to put into this commitment, into these feelings, or how deep do I want to go into it? It's like, is it worth it kind of thing. At the base, we've got the Seven of Cups, and this is where things aren't clear, That with the Moon, they're two cards that can throw a dash of confusion onto everything, or a lack of clarity, or, this there's been a few cycles around this that just... It's like this is perhaps not the first time. Something's been going on for a while, and it's like I just, I want it to end. I want it to complete. I want it to finish in some way. So the Seven of Cups can represent a reassessment of how you're feeling about a situation or a person in your life. Maybe it's like looking at, is there, what sort of options are in front of me here? But it's a vision, it's not quite clear about where it's going at this moment in time. And we have the Moon. The vision might be forming, though. That's the thing. It could definitely be forming here. In the recent past, we have the Moon card, and these are all the things coming up from under the surface that have come up. And underlying tensions, issues, perhaps things coming up from the subconscious. Maybe you're working a lot with the subconscious energy. The Moon card can definitely represent home as well. So, and cycles. So that's where I kind of feel like this has been something that's been going on for a while. That's been underlying there for a while there with the Moon. So, but in the near future, this is where I feel like the path becomes clear. This is all murky, and then we see a clear path leading to a new cycle beginning and activating with the Ace of Pentacles. So this could be where somebody gets a new job, or they start a new project that could bring in more money, or start their own business. There's a new cycle on the material realm that I think is going to be really beneficial for not only you, but what this is that you're thinking about, this big major commitment in your world. So the Ace of Pentacles is a new start when it comes to money, health, living situation, work. So, and within relationships, it can be like you're seeing something tangibly shifting and changing. So it's like a partner might get a change in what they're doing with their work, or maybe they move house, or it could not necessarily, it could be somebody else that has a major impact on you as well. But there's a wonderful new opportunity here to reset with the World and the Tens. These are the endings, and here comes the new beginning, the new opportunity coming in with the Ace of Pentacles. But this is where I feel like you have kind of created this opportunity by taking a good look at something and going, I want to end that particular cycle within this commitment. So here you are, the Chariot. This is a very successful energy, the Chariot. It's about bringing elements together and moving things forward and setting some goals and just feeling really determined. So it's like reining things in and pushing things forward based on a feeling, based on a gut. And so the Charioteer is very much like going into battle, quite literally. Feeling emotionally safe within that situation to be able to do that as well, and very determined. The Chariot actually works really well with goals. So if you have a new goal that you would want to set, that Ace of Pentacles could be very much attached to that, because we've also got the Wheel of Fortune in the energy around you. This is where there's opportunity for things to expand and grow. So you want to be investing the right type of energy into that. We don't want to be next to the Moon card. That could be where the confusion or the underlying issues could expand and grow. But with the Ace of Pentacles coming in the near future, perhaps this is giving you the opportunity to move into a new cycle where there can be expansion and growth. So it really feels like it's interesting in Hopes and Fears. We've got this Two of Wands. There's the past and the future. This character here is standing here, world in his hand, big picture, choosing the new and leaving the old behind. And it does feel like there's some kind of murkiness with the old, or lack of clarity, or just something felt, it's not feeling great. It's like, I don't know if I want to go connect really deeply anymore to that. And so it's an opportunity to create a new cycle here and take those initial steps. That's why I feel like, and go down a new path. That's why I feel like you're creating the opportunity here with the Ace of Pentacles, because of this Two of Wands and the Queen of Wands as well. So we have as an outcome, look at these three major arcanas. It's big what you can create through this little old Ace of Pentacles, this new activation, this new cycle that begins. The High Priestess. That's something very intangible that can be transformed, and it can be the ending of a cycle. So sometimes these cycles can be things that it's hard to pinpoint, especially with this Moon and Seven of Cups energy. It's like, I feel like I've always been in this, or we've always doing this, or, you know, this is always happening. And it's so hard to pin what's going on. And so the High Priestess is about really trusting your intuition. The Death card is about transformation. And the World card, again, is liberation and freedom from the old cycles. So it may be that there are some secrets that get revealed as well, or things do come up and out from the surface. But if they do, it has a transformational energy around it that can lead to necessary endings of cycles that could definitely transform a situation here in your life. So this is big stuff coming in with these three major arcanas. So yeah, transformational opportunity, but you need to trust your intuition, and that what's ending, even though it's hard to kind of define that or pinpoint that in a way why it was happening. The Ace of Pentacles is something tangible. So you're going to see and feel, and it's going to be there in the material realm. Even though we're dealing with these like kind of weird intangible stuff, it's kind of like, why are we always having these money troubles? I don't understand it. And it could be something subconscious with the Moon card, say, just coming up, or why are we always fighting over this? I don't understand why. Or why am I always struggling with this thing in my life? And so the Ace of Pentacles is the opportunity to start a new cycle and make the necessary changes and let go and cull all the old stuff. Trust your intuition of what you no longer need. And so I love that it's coming as the overall energy of the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Fire. This is the divine feminine. And this Queen of Wands makes her own opportunity. She's got the sunflower in her hand. She's looking for opportunities, attracting them towards her. But she's also got a very strong filter on. She's being discerning. So she's going, I don't want to repattern and go back to that old pattern. I want something new that's going to help me tangibly move forward away from that weird old pattern that never really made sense. I could never quite understand why it was there, but there's something here that is opportunity here to be able to get really determined to create the opportunity to change that in your life. So let's see. Oh, George agrees. So we've got affirmation card. As I say yes to life, life says yes to me. Yes. Life mirrors my every thought. As I keep my thoughts positive, life brings to me only good experiences. Interesting. Let's pull a charm for you, Sagittarius, and see what is coming in. Charm for Sagittarius. Let's see. We have, the key. Yes, you hold the key. It's a little key. It's kind of interesting. A little key. And it reminds me of the World card. For whatever reason, it's like something is being unlocked here. But it might feel like a small thing, but there's big changes happening on a deeper level. So yes, might be a little thing unlocked, but big consequences. And this is where you make the most of the opportunity. I feel like you're the one holding the key, quite literally. That's who's got the key, the Hierophant. I was like, there's a keys up here somewhere. The Hierophant has got the two keys there as well. So it's interesting because it is about, I do feel like there's a strong partnership involved with this in some way, for like, it's like how, yeah, there's another person involved. It doesn't have to be a partner as in romantic. It just feels like there's potentially another person, because in the Hierophant we're seeing the two keys, but here we've only got one key. So you're the one that has the ability to unlock this. And it's about, taking responsibility and dedicating yourself to that process of transformation that's coming in and freeing yourself from that old cycle. So that's your reading, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Also check out my new website and all the new offerings. If you're interested in the tarot course, book now because it's going to book out, and click on the link below. And please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments, and take care.